Hi guys, it's Siva. I want to tell you about the awesome new hero that is showing up this coming Tuesday, November 17th, Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall is a super unique new hero. He is controlled by 2 players at once. This is a very unique feature. No other heroes have it. No other hero probably will have it. His release date is November 17th. Again, that's this coming Tuesday. So I did get the opportunity to play Cho'Gall at BlizzCon. I played Cho, my husband played Gall. I'm really bad at driving. I look forward to playing Gall next time. The downside of being a really big hero is he's very easy to body block, and I would charge into the other team and they'd form a nice little ring about me, and we would die. And unfortunately, because you are one hero controlled by 2 players, when you die, you do give double XP. It does count as 2 deaths. So basically everything I did was really bad, and you should not do that. There's going to be a really cool sharing promotion with Cho'Gall that is the first of its kind. It's going to last until January 1st. Everyone who went to BlizzCon or purchased the BlizzCon stream is going to get Cho'Gall for free. Otherwise, in order to get Cho'Gall, you need to win 2 games as either head with a person who has Cho'Gall. So if you have him, you can share him with friends by playing with them, and they can share with their friends, etc., etc. Players who share their love of Cho'Gall with their friends get 2,200 gold for helping friends who don't have the hero win 4 games. After that, Cho'Gall will probably be available for purchase with gold or real person dollars. He's going to launch with, of course, a base skin, a master skin, and there is going to be one additional skin available for purchase called Corruptor Cho'Gall. One of the coolest features of this hero is the mount carry. This made me laugh so hard. I'm so glad that they put it in. It's such a little thing, but it's things like this that I think really define the game as fun.
In case you're wondering, Cho'Gall is moving at mounted speed. He's doing it right. You got this, guys. If you want to ride a horse normally, you can, but this is a little bit more fun, and we love getting opportunities to do this.
So let's go over their abilities. Cho is a melee warrior. He's the one that controls the body, and he's also the one that can interact with objects in the game, like tributes, etc. He has very, very high survivability. I think he has about double the health of any other warrior in the game right now. His Q ability is called Surging Fist. You wind up for at least 1 second, slowing yourself, and you reactivate to charge in a direction, knocking enemies aside and dealing damage. Your W is Consuming Blade. Ignite nearby enemies, dealing heavy damage over 4 seconds. Heroes that burn will heal you. E is Rune Bomb. Roll a bomb that deals damage to enemies in its path. You can coordinate this with Gall and have him detonate your bomb to deal massive amounts of damage. Your heroic ability options as Cho are Hammer of Twilight, which passively increases your basic attack by 25%, but you can activate it to deal massive damage, push enemies away, and stun them for 3/4 of a second. Or you can pick Upheaval. After 1 second, you pull enemies towards you, slowing them by 25% for 3 seconds and dealing a moderate amount of damage. Now let's take a look at Gall. He is a ranged assassin. He's very warlocky. Your Q ability is Shadow Flame. Deal heavy damage to enemies in an area. Your W is Dread Orb. Throw a bomb that will bounce 3 times, dealing heavy damage to enemies. You can control the distance between bounces and have them bounce very tight or very far apart. E is Runic Blast. Detonate Cho's Rune Bomb, dealing massive amounts of damage around it. This is definitely an ability you're going to want to coordinate with your Cho. Your heroic ability options as Gall are Twisting Nether. After 1 second, nearby enemies are slowed by 40% while you channel for up to 5 seconds. You can activate it to deal massive damage. Or you can pick Shadow Bolt Volley. Unleash 20 Shadow Bolts over 4 seconds, each dealing heavy damage to the first target hit. The bolts fire towards your mouse pointer, so you can kind of control where they go, which I think is really cool. So there's a lot of questions about the way that Cho'Gall interacts with various things, how he's picked on the menu, what happens if Abathur clones him, things like that, because he is the first unique hero that is controlled by 2 people, and he may be the only one ever. So I thought I would answer some of the questions about that. Okay, so one question that was asked at the Q&A panel is what happens with disconnects. If you are Cho and your Gall disconnects, it's actually probably a good thing because the AI for Gall is really, really good at skill shots, maybe better than a human. However, if you are Gall and your Cho DCs, The AI takes over, it will try to listen to your pings, but unfortunately you are kind of the hostage of the AI. So that sucks, but if it's really good about listening to pings, then maybe it won't matter too much and hopefully your friend logs back in right away. Another question that was asked is what happens if Abathur clones Cho'Gall? Unfortunately, if Abathur clones Cho'Gall, he only gets Cho. I mean, Cho's still really buff, so that's still cool, but I mean, it wouldn't be as cool as if you got both heads. One question that I asked at my interview is Cho'Gall considered a massive hero for the purpose of something like Stitch's Gorge? Can Stitches eat him? And the answer is yes! Stitches can totally eat Cho'Gall, so that's really cool. A lot of people also wanted to know how Hero League picks worked. Well, you can't pick Cho'Gall first, you can't pick Cho'Gall last. You have to pick them concurrently, and if you ban one head, you do ban both of the heads. So Cho is the one who interacts with all the objects in the game, like the tributes and the Dragon Knight and things like that. But if you do pick up the Dragon Knight or the Garden Terror, Gall can still cast. He retains his abilities while he's inside, so you're not totally useless just sitting along riding shotgun while those things happen. The way that skin and mount picking works is that each person gets to pick their choice for skin and their choice for mount, and the computer will roll, and the person who wins the roll for skin, for example, will get to pick the skin, and the other person will automatically get to pick the mount. Now, I have one very important warning, and it's very important you listen to this. When you are picking your mount, make sure you pick a carried mount, not a riding mount. Cho'Gall can technically ride mounts, but why would you want to? So make sure that you pick a carried mount on the AI, because if you win the roll and you pick the wrong mount, your other head is going to be very mad at you. I speak from experience. Do the world a favor, pick the carrying mount, because it's hilarious and it will make my day. And everyone's day, because it's awesome. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at Cho'Gall, and I hope you enjoy checking him out in-game on Tuesday. Goodbye.